Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Looking for room. It's Fuller. Turning it on. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking downfield. It's Duckworth. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Drops back on first down. Got his man. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Fuller. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. They get to him as he throws. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Just keeps slinging it. This time he's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Out wide right, it's Tyler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Back to throw, it's Duckworth. And he avoids the sack.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghost. If you hit him, If you make him uncomfortable and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them. They get the incompletion. But if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just some fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Quarterback changing the play. Sets his feet. It's Duckworth. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's Kyler. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
Motion from the back. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Just got rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He wants to throw it again. He's got him this time. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. On the move, he fires. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. They didn't get a push at all on that. There'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Driven back.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. Rolls right. Out wide right, it's Bishop. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. He tries to take the top off. Makes a catch. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Fuller. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Hits the hole. It's Bishop. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Just smothered on the play.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. All games might count the same, but some carry a little more juice. And when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game. He understands just how important this game is, but he's tried to take that pressure off of his players. He said, it's us. We just have to focus one play at a time and doing your job every down. He understands this environment will be a challenge, but he believes they will have the better composure and poise to compete here today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Volunteers will kick off first, and here we go. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Quick toss to the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO. Not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They'll move the tight end. Hands it off on the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
Quickly complete. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Changing the routes with his receivers. Moving the pocket, it's Duckworth. Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He's going to throw it again. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his target. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drive.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Using his legs, it's Bishop. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Breaks into the open at the 20. And the Vols trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to be.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tennessee! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. Dumps it to the back. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
2nd down to the air. Still looking to his right. On target over the middle. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Fuller. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. To the air. It's Duckworth. Lets it fly. He's got it up to 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver going in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. He gets... It's the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Drops back on first down. The short hands, it's Gibson. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The ball's in a good spot here with 2nd and short. DB's right up on the receivers. Second down, going to throw it. Moves to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
This offense has it with really good field position. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Motion from the wide receiver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, and you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone, the offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
Back to pass. It's Duckworth. And as he throws, just gets rid of that one.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Had to force that one.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. What a disappointment. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back. Got some green grass. He's past the marker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fresh set of downs going up top. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bishop. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Volunteers! Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Handoff to the single running back. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Upstairs to make the catch. Shades a man, and he might take off. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Extra point here would tie the game.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Left side is Staley. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And finally, their big play receiver gets in the stat column with his first catch of the game, and we're here late in the second quarter. You got to give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've done a nice job taking him away and limiting his damage. Let's see if they can keep it up, though, because when this guy gets hot, he's virtually unstoppable.
Wants to throw one first. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gonna take a shot. Leaping grab for a big gain. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for a crease. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Got the first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vols!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the return, it's Hunter. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Duckworth. Oh, pressure's coming. He's going to take off.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Wide open downfield. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
He's got enough. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with a look at Kansas, taking on the number 19 team, the Kansas State Wildcats.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
And it's the Jayhawks, looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
Look out! Fighting off the defender.
Well, you're making a positive out. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Back to pass on second down. Between the hashes, it's Staley. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Clouds is way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on second and 15. Handoff for Jarrett. Finding some room. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
South Carolina, 14.
Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The South Carolina offense is back on the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. He's got it. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Duckworth. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got room at the 35. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. They'll run the screen. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that...
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Fires to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Matthews. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Shakes off the defender.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Volunteers! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a man. It's Duckworth. Stepping to the right. He's got an open man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass falls incomplete, and we play 3. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He turns that loose down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force in.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the catch, and the defense